idea of photography is very related with the idea of traveling. Not only the physical aspect of it, also with the interior travel, the knowing yourself a little bit better with the experiences that you have, the people that you met. Because of that, because experiences is what I value the most in this journey of being a photographer, I don't give much importance to things like camera gear. That doesn't mean that it's not important. I believe that photography is about stories, the ones that we tell with our pictures, but also the ones that we tell to ourselves. I think that there is where inspiration lives. Years ago, when I started my journey, I used to imagine myself with my camera hanging from my neck and a Domke bag in my shoulder, walking the alleys of an exotic city or a country. Why a Domke bag? Well, at that time, my heroes used to use Domke bags, and for me, those bags represented this idea of the intrepid photographer traveling the world, being in the middle of things, documenting amazing stories. It was inspiring. After 13 years, it seems silly, but I'm a strong believer that we should to maintain these ideas, these dreams, these concepts, endurance, curiosity, the willingness to be amazed. And if something like a camera bag can keep you inspired, why not? We could say that every piece of gear has two lives. The emotional side, what makes you feel using it, and the practical side, what you need from it. So for many years, the Domke had the emotional part covered. Don't get me wrong, I think they are fantastic bags, but the problem is that it has its quirks. It's not perfect for me in a practical sense. This is obviously something very personal. What is perfect for me is not necessarily perfect for you, but you know what I mean. We all photographers try to look for the perfect camera gear, the perfect camera bag, probably because there is not such a thing as a perfect camera bag. Last November in New York, with the Raw Society, we hosted the Raw Day. The Raw Day is an event that we host every year in different cities in the world, and we invite guest mentors like Johnston Meyer, Ed Cashy from Seven Agency, Rachel Strecker from National Geographic, storytellers. And also we make an exhibition with some of our members' work. Being an event funded privately, we always try to look for sponsorships and stuff like that, which is not easy because this event, it doesn't have a great online presence. But one of the companies that responded to this sponsorship was Wotancraft. They sent us a camera bag, the Pilot 7 liters, for a giveaway that we were giving to one of the assistants to the event. When I saw the bag, it was love at first sight. It's a rugged look that I like a lot. It doesn't look like a camera bag for non-trained eyes, and it was perfect size, not too big, not too small, but sadly that one wasn't for me. Months later, with this channel already running, we talked with them again, and they decided to send us 2 camera bags to try ourselves. I have to say that they didn't ask for anything in particular, not for a review or to say something in the channel or anything like that. They believe in their products and they like what we do in the Raw Society. So obviously I started to use one of them, the Pilot 7 liters. You know, I'm not going to do an in-depth review of the bag. There are many channels where you can find that. But I will tell you that in the practical side, it's perfect. I think the design is very clever, everything is where it should be. As again, the size is not too big, it's not too small, everything fits perfectly. And for me, it works. But not only that, I think that the other side of this piece of gear, the emotional part, is still there. So in the practical sense, it doesn't interfere with my job, which is what you look for, any piece of gear. But when I'm loading the bag for the next trip, I still can imagine myself with my camera hanging from my neck and the new camera bag in my shoulder, walking an exotic city, an interesting country, trying to find amazing stories.